Hello out there. And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And of course, Zion Williamson. Now here's Durant. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Driving inside. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Achua with a steal. To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Simmons. Payne, no good.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Butler can't get it to go. And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
The shot by James, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Here's Simmons. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Double team on James. Williams from long range. Pass to Achua. Shakes him. Achua with the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
On the wing, Durant. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
3 points.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
James goes in. That one's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The kick to Durant. And stolen by Williams. Outside Butler. Pass to George. It's stolen. Durant with it. Now guarded by Butler. From deep, Payne. And the Celtics another 3.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
James goes in. And here's Butler outside. On target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Simmons.
2 minutes remaining.
Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. They double team Vucevic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Timeout call.
Operating near the basket, Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter here. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Some changes for Boston. James outside. James double teamed. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Celtics making a change here.
Celtics substitution. Paul Pierce. Ben Simmons.
Celtics with the lead. .127 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, sweet move. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Here's Martin. And the Celtics another three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside, Williams. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's his first personal
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
56 seconds left in the first. James, left side. Down low. Here's Butler. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Pass to Pierce. Back to Durant. Here he goes. Rejected by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rebound Boston.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice...
Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft him. Tell you what, you give Joseph a passing lane in these pick and roll sets, and he takes advantage of it. I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Isaiah Stewart.
Here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Stolen by Parker. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pierce can't get to it. Former second-round pick of the Raptors. It took Tucker a little while to latch on to an NBA roster.
Yeah, Brian, you know, he bounced around 6 or 7 years overseas. The evolution of small ball was a game changer for him. Tucker's combination of floor spacing ability and toughness and versatility on defense made him a perfect fit.
Boston with the ball. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Bane. And it's off from three-point range. The Timberwolves trail. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Parker. There's a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Parker's got his first bucket in this one.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Gafford. Got a hand on it.
2 minutes.
Here's Pierce. Off target with the three. And here are the Timberwolves. They trail by 9 to the inside. Outside Tucker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boston timeout call.
Hey, fans, who wants a repeat?
Both teams will make substitutions.
Celtics substitution.
And Boston has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. .133 left in the second. Here's Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. Simmons has gotten his second bucket.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
1:02 left to play in the second quarter. James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Now here's Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Back to Vucevic. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Simmons. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Here's Bain. 9 points in the game. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Simmons. Here's Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Pass to Simmons. Takes it inside. Back to Vucevic. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Minnesota now. 8-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Back to James. Kicks it to George. The 3. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Bain. Now Vucevic. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's George. Outside, Williams. Back to George. Three-pointer. Williams, that's good. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over the open teammates right on time and on target now.
The Celtics making a switch here. The Celtics with the lead. Parker with it. Pass to Vucevic. Over Butler. Kicks it out to Parker. Back to Vucevic. Pulls up. And that one's long. Now James. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Back to Butler. Over Vucevic. Out to James.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Doesn't go for him. And it's Boston the other way.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
Checking in for the Celtics.
The Timberwolves trail. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Joseph. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
The shot's good. Gafford's got 6 here in the quarter.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Martin misses. Here's Minnesota. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And stolen by Simmons. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Lee. Back to Martin. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Simmons. Pass to Martin. From behind the arc. Nice D from Gafford. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And it's now just a 1-point Boston lead.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Celtics up by 1. And don't go away. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So it's Boston now. They lead by 1. Pass to Bane. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Some solid defense from Butler.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
To the inside. Bane. And he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
On the wing, Durant. Pass to Vucevic. Right side, Durant. Just 3 to shoot. Rejected by James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Minnesota calls time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside for Butler. And the 3 off target. Boston trailing. Pass to Durant. Here's Martin. Back to Durant. On the wing, Durant. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And here's James. 4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Down low. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here's James. The kick out to Williams. Right side, Butler. Pass to James. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Butler. Again, the miss by Butler.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Williams on the wing. And it's Bain with the rebound. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Durant on the attack. James with the block. And they're able to recover. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Minnesota now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. And George with the jam.
Slam dunk city, Paul George. With the big-time throwdown.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get live for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
There's a minute 17 left in the 4th quarter here.
Nikola Vucevic.
The kick out to Simmons. And he drives in. Back to Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
You know, excellent execution that time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being the leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point.
Achua. And they'll get another chance. Out to the right wing. Back to James. Goes back up.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible. Hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure. And every point here means a lot.
Your Timberwolves dancer.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Pass to Pierce. Right side, Simmons. To the middle. To the wing, right side. Achua with a steal. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You know, Paul George is one of the most versatile forwards in the game. He's in his prime right now. Probably the top 2-way player in the league at his position. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the call.